It's Wednesday, it's time for the word of the week, and this week's word is a hapax legomenon. What is that? A hapax once, legomenon, a thing being said. So it's a thing that's only said once in the documents in question. So in the New Testament, this word only appears once. Let's have a look at it. Abare, it means not a burden. It comes from barus, and barus means heavy or weighty. And we get the word barometer from it. A barometer measures the pressure of the air, the weight of the air. So abaros, which is an alpha privative, is negated by the alpha. So weighty with the alpha in front of it means not weighty, not burdensome, not a burden. Let's see it in use. It's in 2 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 9. And when I was with you and was in need, I did not burden anyone, for the brothers who came from Macedonia supplied my need. So I refrained and will refrain from burdening you in any way. Now you'll notice our word of the week is not highlighted here in this slide. Instead, I highlighted a different word for burden. He says, I did not burden anyone. Katenarkesa, and this is a fantastic word. Kata, down or against, and narkao, we get the English word narcotic from narkao, and it means to stupefy or to numb. So Paul writes to the Corinthians and says, when I was with you and when I had needs, I didn't make myself a stupefying or numbing burden. I didn't bog you down with my needs. Instead, brothers from Macedonia met my needs. When I came to you, I did not want to be a burden to anyone, which leads us to our word of the week in the next chunk, I should say in the last chunk of the verse. Kaien pante abare, hemauton humin, eteresa kai tereso. Now, we're going to start at the end. It's our words at the end are really fascinating. He says, eteresa kai tereso. This says, I kept, eteresa, I kept, aorist tense, kai tereso, and I shall keep, future tense. I kept and I shall keep, what? Hemauton, myself, humin, to you, and then we get our word of the week, abare, not a burden. I kept and will keep myself not a burden to you, en panti, in all regards, or in every regard, in all things. So he says, I'm going to keep doing what I already did. So I kept and I shall keep. I intend to keep doing what I already did, which is to not be a burden, to not be a weight weighing you down in any regard. I'm not going to be heavy to you. I could have had almost a narcotic effect on the community. I could have bogged you down and weighed you down by being an extra burden on you that you didn't need, but I didn't. You didn't have to carry me, and you won't have to carry me. Remember, early Christianity often resulted in economic devastation and ostracization. You could be cut off from your family, you could be cut off from your community, you could be cut off from the economy, and so someone coming into town to preach who is an extra mouth to feed and someone to house, and et cetera, could be not quite a blessing but a burden. But Paul says, I didn't have a narcotic effect on you when I was there. It's my intention to do what I did before and not weigh you down, not be a burden on you, because it's tough enough for you. When I come to see you, I will support myself because that's the way I work, says Paul to the Corinthians in 2 Corinthians 11, with this hapax legomenon, abare, from barus, not a burden, not heavy. Great word, isn't it? Thanks for watching. I hope it was good for you. If it was, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification dinger so you know when there's new content. Leave me some feedback in the comments, and until next time, Karis Kairene Humin, grace and peace to you.